We have a fun one today. Today I'm going to show you how to make these delicious French toast breakfast crunch wraps right on that Blackstone griddle. These are super easy, super fun, super versatile. You can change up whatever ingredients you like. Today I'm just going to show you kind of how our family likes it because it feeds a lot of people, makes a lot of people happy, and that's the whole goal of doing breakfast on the Blackstone. A lot of people happy, a lot of people full, your life is great. So now's a good time to go on and fire up that Blackstone and get it heating up, because we do have a little bit of prep to do while it heats up, so let's get that done now. So let's start off with what every breakfast has to have, and that's bacon. We got a whole pack, 1 pound of bacon. Why a pound? Well, because it's bacon. You always got to cook at least a pound of bacon. But what we're going to do is, and you can do this two ways. You can either go ahead and chop it up like I'm about to do, or you can go ahead and cook it and then crumble your bacon up later. I find it easier to just go ahead and do this. Go ahead and just cut it up and cook it that way. And there you go. Bacon's cut up now. It will separate as it cooks, so don't worry about it being all stuck together like that right there. It'll come apart. Don't worry about it. But honestly, we are going to do an egg wash for the French toast part, but we're not going to mix that up quite yet. So let's go on over. Look like we're ready. Let's go on the griddle and check it out, see if it's ready. Come on. Well, I'm seeing that white smoke, and you know what that means. It's time to put some groceries down on this griddle. Let's break out a little bit of butter right now and get things buttered up a little bit. I think I'm going to just go over here in this corner here and just put down some butter for these hash browns right here. I have the just frozen flat hash browns. We're just going to lay them right over here and get them to cooking. Just like that. Now, let's go ahead and get our bacon started. Beautiful, beautiful bacon. Get that going. And just so you know, I do have my griddle on low for a couple reasons. One is when I'm cooking eggs and bacon, I want to cook them on low. The bacon, it renders out that fat, gives me all the stuff to cook with, all the good, the golden grease, I guess you call it. Eggs, always cook them on low. If you don't follow Blackstone Betty and learn how to make beautiful, sexy, perfect eggs, you need to. Start mixing our bacon up. I'll tell you right now, this smells good. So it's just going to let them go for just a little bit. Start cooking down. Let them hash browns do their thing and brown up. And won't be long, we're going to be doing some more things. And nothing says good morning quite like bacon on the Blackstone. Man, you got to love this stuff. And check out these hash browns over here doing their thing. Yes, sir. This is the way to start any good breakfast. And so now this bacon's been cooking a little bit. Let's flip things around a little bit. Kind of stir it up. And see, that's what I'm talking about. See how it's starting to break apart? Come loose. That's what you want. That's what you want. And now we're just going to spread this out and let it do its thing. I know these hash browns are nowhere near where I want them to be, but I'm going to look. They're getting there. The key to hash browns, patience. I had to learn that the hard way. Just let them sit there and do their thing. They'll get done. Just leave them alone and they'll cook. So now that this bacon has cooked a good bit and rendered out a lot of that fat, as you can see, let's kind of just move it over here to the side for just a second. Because what I'm going to do is move these hash browns from where they're cooking, bring some of that beautiful grease over here. Cook these hash browns in. There we go. Now we're really going to add some flavor to them hash browns. Now that's how you do it. So let's move this bacon back over. Come on. So move the bacon back over because it's time to cook some more stuff. We need the sausage. Where'd my knife go? There it is. Found my knife. Need some sausage. Now this is just regular mild breakfast sausage. Use whatever you like to use. I'm going to use about half this tube right there, maybe a little more than half. That's okay. And let's break that up. Cook it in with this bacon. And the reason I waited to cook the sausage is sausage does not take long at all to cook. At all. As you see, that bacon's getting done. And I know a lot of you like it crispy. Most of you like it crispy, honestly. So cook it like you like your bacon. We're just gonna cook up this sausage right here. Let that go for just a minute. So now while that sausage and bacon is kind of doing its thing, them hash browns are doing its thing, let's get some eggs ready. We have 4 eggs here that we're just gonna crack into a bowl. And now, we don't want just plain old eggs. Nobody wants no plain old eggs. Grab you up some like lumberjack seasoning. Use whatever seasoning you want, but I'll tell you right now. First thing I said, or first thing that was said to me when I said, I need to season the eggs. Well, it's like, grab that lumberjack. So let's get a good bit of it in here. Because I don't know if you can have too much or not. And then we'll just kind of whisk these eggs up. Paper towel's about to blow away. There we go. Perfect. Let's go back over here and check on this bacon and sausage. Come on. Well, it looks like this is just about done. So what we're going to do is kind of move it over again. Kind of gently leaving the grease there because I think it's time to move some more grease over. Spread that out and look, we're going to flip. Look at that. See there? That's what you want on these hash browns. So be patient with them. Slide all our stuff back over here. Now, remember when I said cooks low and slow? I'm going to go ahead and turn this middle burner off. Completely off. So the 2 side burners are on low, middle burner's off. And let it cool down for just a few minutes or a few seconds, just a little bit, not much. We're going to mix these eggs in with this stuff. But while things are cooling down a bit, I mean, look at how beautiful this sausage and bacon turned out. And look at these beautiful, beautiful hash browns over here. Oh yeah, this coming together quick, fast, and in a hurry. I think it is now time to mix in our eggs. So what I'm going to do is just slowly pour it in as I mix. Now you can do this all separate, however you want to do it. But it's all going to the same place anyhow. See how these eggs are cooking kind of slow? They're not hardening up right away. That's what you want. That's what you want. I'm going to tell you right now, I can smell that lumberjack in that stuff. Oh boy. So just slowly keep mixing this around until the eggs get nice and pretty like you want them. And also, you can add a little bit of milk into your eggs, whatever, kind of make them fluffier. However you normally do your scrambled eggs, do it that way. But I'm telling you right now, this turns out perfect every time like this right here. Sausage, bacon, and eggs with that lumberjack seasoning. Yeah, buddy. That right there is a meal by itself. Just that quick, these sausage, eggs, and bacon is done. So let's get this off the griddle. Believe it or not, I haven't tried it yet. We're going to set this over here. Reach around here, grab us up our cutting board because these hash browns are done too, y'all. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful hash browns. Yes, sir. So now we have our hash browns taken up. Now, we need to go over here and build our crunch wrap so we can get everything done. Come on. But before we build them, we got to warm these tortillas up. So let's just go ahead and throw them down here on the griddle and just get them warmed up because that makes them more pliable where they won't rip when you try to fold them over. That's all you got to do. And then once they've warmed up a little bit on one side, just kind of give them a flip. You want to warm up both sides, kind of make sure they're warmed up good. But what I am going to do is go ahead and fire up this middle burner, put it back on low. We got to get this thing heated back up to finish up these crunch wraps. And just like that, these things are good and warm. Let's take them up and go over here and build these crunch wraps and finish this stuff up so we can eat. Come on. Now comes the fun part in building these things. So let's grab us up some of this delicious bacon, egg, and sausage mixture right here. Got to have some cheese. I'm going to use some Colby Jack cheese. And I want a lot of cheese. I don't know about you, but I like a lot of cheese. I love cheesy stuff for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, to be honest with you. Now, the crunch part. That hash brown. Put it on there. Grab you up a little smaller tortilla right here. Put it right on top. Now the folding part. Move this out of the way so y'all can see. Just come around and just fold it like this right here. Just make some pretty little folds all around it. Don't have to be perfect. Just has to be folded. There you go. When you get done, we'll try to show you. It's going to be kind of a star pattern like that. And we're going to take this and just lay it right here for right now. And build the rest of these. It's just that simple to make crunch wraps. So now that all these are done, the hardest part about doing these is keeping it folded because it's not toasted up yet. So flipping it over, a lot of times you have to do it like that and just kind of be gentle with them. But there you go. You have 3 crunch wraps. Honestly, ready to go back on the griddle, but we're not done with them yet. We got to do something extra to them. So let's move this out of our way right here because we got to make up a French toast mixture, y'all. So I got 4 eggs right here because we got to make. So I'm going to start off with 4 eggs. Get these in this little pan, pot, dish, whatever you want to call this. It's not really a pot, is it? It's more of a dish. It's a dish. All right. Now you got your 4 eggs in there. Let's add in some milk. You can use half and half, heavy whipping cream, whatever you like. Cinnamon. You got to have cinnamon. You got to have the cinnamon. And I like a good bit of cinnamon in mine. Love that flavor. And just whisk it all together. Get everything good and incorporated. Now the fun part, go put them back on the griddle. Come on. Let's take this with us. Come on. And so now that you have your mixture all mixed up, grab you carefully one of your crunch wraps, dip it in your French toast mix over here, and then carefully put it on the griddle. And just continue that process until they're all done. You know these are going to be good right here. Yes, sir, buddy. There you go. 3 French Toast Crunchwraps on the Blackstone. Yes, sir. They really are smelling good with that cinnamon on there. Oh, yeah. They're toasting up. Going to be just perfect. I say we give these things a flip. Look at that. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, that's what you're looking for. That beautiful golden brown does it every time. I mean, look how pretty these turned out so far. Yes, sir. Now, these are kind of thick, so if you want to make sure that side kind of they won't get brown on the side, but they can get done, just close your lid up. Get your big dome, close your lid up, whatever you got to do. It'll cook them, I promise you. Well, I say it's time to take things up. So grab up your cutting board right here, and let's take up these beautiful crunch wraps. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go over here and finish them up and eat them up. Come on. All right, there they are. 3 beautiful crunch wraps right here. We ain't quite done with them yet. I'm going to cut one open. Stack these up right here. Let's cut one open. Oh, yeah. There's that crunch. Look at that, y'all. All that deliciousness down in there. Yes, sir. Now what you do is you stack them like this, grab you some of this syrup, and you just pour it on. You just pour syrup all over it. Yeah, like that. Beautiful. Y'all check these out up close so I can go ahead and eat them up. First off, look at that golden brown on these crunch wraps. But then you come over here. Look at this. All that good filling down in there. And that good old pure maple syrup sitting there right there to dredge it in. Oh, yeah. We got to try one of these out, y'all. We just got to. Yeah. That looked amazing, didn't it? Smells amazing, too. But, y'all, I got to pick one up and see if it tastes amazing. Get some of that syrup all over it. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. I ain't done yet. Wow. I mean, what do you say? Bacon, sausage, eggs, cheese, hash brown, all taste like a French toast wrapped around it. It's amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Now, I want to know, would you add peppers, onions? What would you do? What would you add to this to make it even better? This is kind of a generic recipe to feed everybody that way, because who don't like bacon? Who don't like sausage? Who don't like eggs, hash browns, and cheese? Everybody likes all that. So this can make everybody happy. What makes you happy? That's what I want to know. Well, speaking of making happy, I got to take this inside of the kids and the wife, make them happy. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down twice. Make sure I know you didn't like it. And we'll see you next time.